Hey, 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 happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Happy hump day, everybody. This is Trinka from Baskets by Trinka. Thank you for jumping on. Thank you for jumping on when you get here. I'm just getting things set up, ready for my crew today. Hope y'all are having a great what is this? Not Tuesday, it's Wednesday. Hope y'all are having a great Wednesday. Hump day. Almost got the week over with. Y'all come on and jump on so we can chat a little bit. Won't take a lot of your time today. Talking about entrepreneurship and what goals we should be setting in our entrepreneurship endeavors. Okay, that's what we're talking about today. Goal setting for the entrepreneur. Okay, so I'm going to give everybody a chance to come on. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? You're the first one on. Hey, it's Marie. Thank you. Thank y'all for jumping on. Miss Sandra Leitner, how are you? I'm doing good. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I hope everybody else is having a great Wednesday. Happy hump day to you. I was waiting on some people to come on. Hey, Miss Cynthia, how are you? Thank you for jumping on. I appreciate you all being here. Today is Wednesday, y'all. We made it halfway through our work day. Those of us that do work still, those of you who retired and not working, whoop de whoop. Congratulations on that. Hope y'all are still having a great day. Hey, still classy. Honey, listen, they getting there. They're almost sleep. I almost thought I was going to have one sit up here with me. I tell you, boy. I tell you. So, y'all, because I am on a tight schedule. Hey, Baskets by Keish. I'm going to go ahead and get started. Yes, happy midweek to you. So, what we're going to be talking about today, y'all, thank y'all for y'all coming on. All occasions give. Thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for the roses. So, basically, I asked the question, what in your entrepreneurship goal and role, what should be your biggest goal that you have in your entrepreneurship role? So here are a few clear goals that every entrepreneur should focus on. Okay, no matter what your industry is. I know a lot of people don't just do gift baskets. On this channel, a lot of people have tapped into other things: baking, cooking, meals, doing all kind of stuff, flower arrangement, wreaths arrangements, doing all kind of stuff that can bring them money, t-shirts, and the list probably can go on and on. But whatever you're doing, y'all, here are a few things that you should think about as you are building your business. Okay, and we probably have gone over this before, y'all, but it's always in my mind a good time to have a refresher on us being entrepreneurs, things that we may not have thought about back then, and things that may come to mind right now. Okay. Hey, pretty girl, thank you for jumping on. I appreciate you all. So, number one, in this entrepreneurship role, we know entrepreneurship is when you have a job, have a career or a business that you create your own self. You're not trying to go out and clock in on anybody's job when you're in your entrepreneurship role. Although some of us may still work a 9 to 5. In my case, I work a 7 to 5. And so I have my daycare business, but I do on the side do my gift basket business as well. And again, whatever your goal, whatever your business is, there are 10 things that I want to list today that may help you build your business better and become a better person for your people that you serve. So, number one, when we are deciding to become an entrepreneur, one of the main things that we're trying to do is be a problem solver for somebody out there in the streets, right? Somebody that's out there in the world. We are going to we're going to be a solver for those people that are looking for somebody that need A, B, or C, some of our services. Okay. It should meet the person's need. And also, we got to figure out, okay, how can we fix their situation that they're going through? How can we fix their need to, have a gift? Oh my God, I need a gift real quick. I don't feel like going to the store. What can I do? What can I do? If we're always advertising, then our business will be on their minds, and they will call us if they need something out of the blue. And we can also create services to where we are actually delivering gifts to these people, right? So that they won't have to go into the stores. If they're like me, I like going to the stores early in the morning. I don't like to be a part of the crowd if I can help it. If I can get out there at 6 o'clock in the morning before daycare starts, and that's what I'm trying to do. Okay. So I'm sure there's a whole lot of other people that are out there trying to do just that, trying to get in and get out and not be a part of that crowd. Um, and I actually have a gift basket, y'all. I may have to get on live with y'all tonight to see if y'all can help me work this gift basket out. I have because I have got my name out there, and different times people will say, well, dang, can you do a basket for such and such? So one of my daycare parents are looking for me to do a gift basket for her boyfriend, and it is she gave me a Lakers hat, right? She gave me a Lakers she gave me a Lakers hat, and he wants um cashews in it. He wants what she say? Body wash in it, cashews, body wash, the Lakers hat, crispy, what you call it, y'all? The crispy Rice crispy trees. When people want all these different things, it makes it a little bit difficult for a gift basket designer because when we know when we're doing gift baskets, we're trying to find there are certain items that just mesh together when you're making a basket. And sometimes when customers provide their own things or have their own ideas, it's kind of hard to make that stuff work. So I'm gonna need y'all's help a little bit. I do want to put a blanket inside of my gift basket. So again, we'll talk about that a little bit later. Okay. I may do a live a little bit later. I need y'all help for real, for real. But anyway, number two, build a sustainable income. That is another reason why we decide to be entrepreneurs, right? A business isn't just a hobby. It should eventually fund your life. Okay. So those of us who can stop working and do this thing full time, woo, woo, good for you. If any of us push it really, really hard, we may be able to do that. But it takes a lot of dedication, it takes a lot of hard work, and it takes you hitting that thing. Just like you would put the time in on a regular 9 to 5, you would have to do the same thing in your own business. There's no way your business is going to be successful if you don't put your all in it. That's just no way. If you put mediocre time in it, then that's what you're going to get out of it. One thing I pride myself in, y'all, I've been doing daycare since 2002 in this home, right? And one thing I am so proud of is that I have old parents that have left years and years ago that will call me and say, just recently I had a parent reach out to me. She said, Miss Shrinker, do you have an opening? I was like, I don't have any openings. Thank you for thinking about me, but I don't have an opening. She says, um, I said, well, I have someone else that I could refer you to, y'all. I gave them all that latest information and all that stuff. And at the end of that text, she said, thank you for that. But when you got an opening, let me know. So she wanted me. She did not want anybody else. And I've had parents over the years, they'll say, well, I'm going to wait on the slot that you have. I'm going to wait on your slot. They'll even pay me to hold a slot 2 months out. 2 months out, I've had a parent pay me 2 months out. She said, I'm not going to take my child anywhere else. I had her child, and I'm gonna tell you who that child was. Treasure. Her mom, the mom had already brought her older brother to me when he was of age. And when Treasure was born, her mom says, no, I don't want anybody else to care for my baby. I want her to care for her. So I said all that to say, y'all, when y'all are providing the right kind of service to your people, people remember that, and people will come back to you. Now, with gift baskets, yeah, you're not caring for anybody or anything like that. But I promise you, if you put that gift together with love, people can tell. If you don't try to overcharge them, people will come back. Okay, if you don't try to skimp in your baskets and you put nice quality things in there like all of us are doing, people will come back because they know that they're getting good quality stuff. So that's what we have to do, y'all. If we want return, we're not just trying to get a customer that's going to buy stuff from us one time. We are trying to get return customers, somebody that's going to come back, not just one time, like I said, but every season, every time that they come up to my table, I'm letting them know, look, I do all occasions. You can reach out to me. I'm gonna be back in this spot every season. That's what I'm gonna do, right? And so they will come back and they will come back and they'll tell more people about you. And let's not forget this, y'all. One of the reasons why I don't go to the beauty shop anymore, because sometimes I hate the customer service. I really do. They take money and they take out money, and a lot of times the people don't even act like they appreciate the business. What I don't want to do as a business owner, and I don't do it as a business owner, I'm not going to have anybody leave my area feeling like she don't care about my money. She don't care about me. She don't care about me in my daycare business or my gift basket business. I treat every daycare parent, I treat every customer that come up to my table as if their money matters, as if their business matter. Because one thing I know for sure, and I know y'all do too, they can go anywhere else. I got so much competition in the daycare world. Look at all this competition in the basket world, y'all. People are popping up every day. Don't think that your stuff is just that good to where people won't go to you, because I have personally stopped going to people that did my hair because they had poor customer service. So I don't care about how good your stuff is. If your attitude is jacked up, people will decide. You got some people that are gonna buy anyway, but I'm not that girl. And I'm pretty sure more people are like that. If the customer service sucks, then I'm not going back. I'll find somebody somewhere down the street, or decide not to even use that service at all. So keep that in mind, y'all. That is so key. I have been in business, like I said, since 2002 with my daycare business. And when I tell you, God has been so faithful to me in this business, I hardly ever have openings. And that's no lie. I hardly ever have openings. And when I got an opening, they're coming in, they're filling these slots. God is so good. And I know a lot of that is because the way I treat these children and the way I treat these parents, y'all. We got to do that. Enough of that soapbox. I didn't mean to go there, but just to I want you to hear the passion that I have about treating my customers good and the importance of that. Okay. And that's what I need for everybody to realize. Everybody got to realize that, honey. People can go somewhere else. Okay. So aim for a steady monthly revenue. That's if you're doing this thing on a regular basis. If you're doing it for a full-time job, right? I don't aim for a steady monthly income, but I do try to decide, okay, how much money I want to make for a particular season. And I want to say it was Never in a Million, and someone else had written out a chart of how many of so many amount of gifts that they want to that cost $20, that cost $40, that cost $50, whatever the amount was, they had in their mind how many they wanted to make of that particular price. And then once they got that number done, then they got it. They I guess they set that goal, and whatever that their money goal that they wanted to make, that's how many gifts they made in those areas. Now I thought that was really good, because what I do, I haven't done that with which I may need to do to be more what's the word, just to be more organized, I guess. But I just make baskets, and just whatever price come up, like it comes up. But I really like the idea of having, okay, I'm gonna do 20 baskets for $50. I'm gonna do 20 baskets for $100. I'm gonna do 20 baskets for 75. Then you know what kind of money. I'm gonna say this, you're gonna know round about what kind of money you're gonna make, because a lot of times there are certain times where you have to reduce the amount of the gift. Sometimes you want to bless somebody and take a few dollars off, or whatever the case may be. So it may not be 100% exact, but it definitely is very close to what you would want to do. The other thing is focus on your profit, not just your sales. So one of the things that we do in the basket business is we're trying to always shop. for a deal, right? We're doing that legwork. We're doing that legwork for our customers. They don't have to run out and they don't have to go fight traffic. They don't have to go and find different things in order to make one particular gift, right? So we are looking for sales all the time. And with those sales, we're looking for sales on top of sales, right? So that we don't have to put as much money in the product, but still come up with a nice gift at the end. And so we're focusing on profit. There's certain basket people in the community who only shop a certain way, and they make almost 100% profit. um, Whoop de doo! I'm so good. I'm so glad that they're able to do that. I'm not able to do that, y'all. I can only because I'm not out there in the streets because I'm working the way that I work. I can't get out and shop the way they shop, but I want to be like them when they grow up. When I grow up, for real, for real. Make sure you're tracking your expenses and your cash flow. Same thing about, with the profit and not just focusing on sales, but a lot of times I will be honest and say a lot of times when I have merchandise that I'm using over time. Say for instance, if I want to pull something out that I bought 2 3 years ago, right? I probably don't forget how much I paid for that. So I'm not gonna be able to like 100% track that amount. I'm not going to know what kind of profit I can guesstimate what I spent, but sometimes I may miss the mark on that. And what will I say to that? Maybe I need to do better as far as tracking my stuff. Maybe I can get an Excel sheet or whatever and just go back and track it so that I will know. I don't have to guess about it. I will know exactly what I spent. And do and categorize them through the year. Hey, Miss Sophia, how are you? Hey, my sister Carlos, how are you, girl? Happy Wednesday to you. Hey, Deandra. Hey, Marie, did you just say whoop de doo? Okay. Whoop de doo. Hey, Miss Catherine Brokenberry, how are you today? Good to see you. I'm in the background listening. I appreciate you. Right, Marie. Look, y'all funny. So number three, y'all understand y'all's customers. Okay, know who you are there to serve. Don't be out there selling stuff. Um, um, just know who you're serving. You already know the dynamics of the people that come in your area. Usually, if you've been set in a certain space for some time, you already kind of know the dynamics of the people. So you're gonna try to find things that will accommodate those people, right? And so that you can make a sale. One of the things that the people in my area often ask for, you got in Bath and Body Works, you got in Victoria's Secrets. I already know that there are some people that are coming just for those things, right? So I already know that I have to have some gifts with those things in them to make those people happy. It's not always about what we want to put in the gifts, but it's what our customers are looking for. That will save them a trip. The way where I'm set up at, y'all, is right down the street from a mall. Guess what? They don't even have to go stop by me. They can go straight to the mall. But because I have designed a gift in a way that it's not just a Victoria's Secret or a Bath and Body Works in a bag, they got it actually in a gift that makes them want to shop with me opposed to going to the mall. I know they want that, so that's what some of the stuff I'm gonna put in my gifts. Um, so also you're going to be focusing on the things that they value, the things that again, the things that you know that they want. Those are the things that you're going to be purchasing. Those are the things that you're going to be selling. um how do they make how what is this question asking? How do they make buying decisions? So you got some people that come up and they already know how much money they're going to spend. So with that being said, do not get caught up in just having high price gifts, right? You want to be able to service everybody that come up to that table. We try not to have nobody leave. That's why when I said yesterday, I think it was when I said I have gifts. I have all kind of gifts for kids. They're not just gifts that are toys. The gifts that I have for kids are for some of the parents or grandparents who say, you know what, they got way too many toys already. I want some clothes. So I got some outfits and some gifts with outfits in them, shirts in them, pants in them, socks in there, hoods and mitten sets and all that kind of stuff. And then you already know I do have a crap load, like I said, of toys, but I got a little bit for everybody. And that also makes me think about the different gifts. I know a lot of people want to put a lot of things with smell goods in them. A lot of people over time have told me, I don't want anything with smell goods. My mom is allergic, da 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 da. So have a vast variety of gifts for the adults as well. Try not to put body stuff, body care stuff in everything. Um, So, number four, create a strong brand. Your brand is more than just a logo, it's your reputation. Same thing that goes back to what I said earlier about customer service. Let your work, let your service speak for you, right? Um, Out in the streets, if you're in any kind of business out in the streets, you don't want people saying, well, don't go to them, honey. They whatever. You can imagine some things that people will say about people who are not good business people, right? You can imagine. I would suggest whatever you're doing, be consistent in it. If you pop up one season, go back the next season so they will know that, okay, well, I know that's this lady that sets up at the corner of Peach Street, whatever that street is, right? I know she's going to be there because I see her every season. She's going to be there. And guess what? They're going to be telling somebody else, there's a lady that's up there. Go up there. She going to hook you up. You know what I'm saying? So do that. And also in being consistent, you're building trust. These people know that they ain't got to, wonder about if you're going to be there. You're going to be there because you've been consistent, right? And so they trust that they can do everything they got to do and they can come back and they can find a good, nice, put together gift with you. Um, Show your value and your mission. Buy brands. People buy your brands because they believe in you. People buy from brands that they believe in. I'm sorry. So again, we make our own brand, right? And one thing that we're doing is we're teaching people. People don't know who we are when they first come and shop for us for the first time. We have to show them who we are, right? We got to show them that, okay, there's a person down the street, but her personality sucks. She walked up to the tent and I walked up to her tent and she didn't even have speech. She had like she didn't even want to, speak to me. Who does that? If I'm trying to get your money, honey, because that's what I'm trying to do when you come to the table. If I'm trying to get your money, you best believe you're gonna get a hello from me. You're gonna get a smile. I'm gonna talk. My husband say, you talk like you know everybody, and do. Everybody's a potential. Not that I'm always trying to make a potential customer, but you never know. You never know who you're running into, and you never know what your impression is that you give these people, and they be like, "Oh, okay, you do that. Oh man, you sound like somebody I would like to bring my grandbaby to." Bam, there you go. Out of blue, I got a daycare parent. So you're always trying. You're always in position of where you're actually selling yourself. If you're in any kind of business, you always got to handle yourself with the with uprightness, right? So that your business can stand above other people. You know, I love that. I just love you. Just got the customer service is top notch for me. It means everything. It really does. Develop efficient systems. It says a successful business runs on systems, not chaos, y'all. So what I think about when I hear that is um, mm, one of the things William tell me is I'm gonna say this. When I got married, he came and he was like, "Oh my God, you got so much stuff." And he works in logistics, or worked in logistics or whatever. And so he was and he was he tried to explain to me how you need to have all of your old stuff up front, right? Push your new stuff to the back, push your new old stuff to the front. I ain't had no system like that, y'all. My stuff just what it was. It was all combobulated together. I had no system at all. But when you have no system at all, you have chaos. And what I mean by chaos, I'm buying all kind of stuff, rebuying stuff that I already got because I ain't got no system. I want to say Nicole one time I saw one of her lives and she was trying to input everything into a system, an inventory app. And I'm like, girl, I already knew then I wasn't going to be able to do that. Not with my stuff everywhere. No, no, I mean, it's just everywhere. Always constantly buying stuff because I didn't know what anything was. So to have a system and not be chaotic with your inventory is going to be key to your profits, really, because you don't have to go back and rebuy stuff because you already got it, right? Um, um, Document everything when it comes to your sales. Everything that's documentable, document it, right? You document it so that you'll know what profit, how well did you do last year? Okay, I may sell 200 baskets this year, but and I may sell 200 baskets last year, but ended up making less money this year than I did last year, hypothetically. And you might wonder, well, how in the world is that the case? Well, if you've got your documents, everything documented, you will know that. You won't have to wonder where you went wrong. And once you figure out where you went wrong, you can go back and you can problem solve that thing, and you can not do that same thing. Because every year, you should be trying to do more than you did last year, unless you have a family situation or a physical situation that keeps you from doing so. You should be trying to do more and more and more. I'm not saying hundreds more each year because everybody can't do that, especially if you still work full time like I do. I'm trying to stay at that level where I was last year, or either I'm just trying to do 10 more. You know what I'm saying? And if you like me, I'll start out counting my gifts and I lose count because there's so many. I got to do better about that, y'all. Gotta get a system to where, and I think the system that I talked about earlier, having 50 of these gifts or 20 of this price, 20 of that price, 20 of that price. If I do it like that, then I know for sure how many gifts I made, right? Hey, Sadonna, how are you? Thank you for joining. Okay, she says this is confirmation for her. She was preparing to, that is what I was preparing to put out. Okay, okay, okay. Well, good. I'm glad this is good information. And one of the things too, when you create some kind of a system, it reduces your stress. If you like me, I keep bringing me in it. If you're like me, then you have um, a lot of stress when it comes up to selling, right? I'm stressed because a lot of times I have not priced my gifts. I have so many gifts, y'all, everywhere, and I don't always price them until the end. But I got to get better with pricing. I was thinking that last night when I was in the craft room. I'm like, I got all these gifts. I got over 100 gifts right now, y'all. None of them are priced. None of them. So what I was gonna do too is go live and let y'all help me prize. I was gonna do a prize party so that way I have all my gifts that I've done over for this Christmas season. Y'all get a chance to see those gifts, and at the same time, y'all get a chance to help me price. Okay, so look forward to that, y'all. And I gotta do it this weekend though because next weekend is gonna be my first time selling. Okay, so I gotta get it done. And also, they say a good system gives you freedom. It gives you freedom to have more time for one, because if your system is all jacked up, what you're going to do, you're going to be redoing stuff that you already did. Again, going out buying stuff that you already got. You looking for tape I had a video about that last year. Looking for all this tape, went and bought all this tape, and then once I cleared my area out, I found out, there's the box of tape I was looking for. But I done went out and bought a whole lot of tape. If you like me, what I learned to do is to buy a whole lot so I won't have to go back and get it, right? That's what my idea was. But again, when everything is all over the place, you can't find what you got. So have a designated place for all of your supplies, those newbies, and some of us that are not newbies. Some of us that are not newbies, some of us that are just still chaotic, right, in our craft room. Um, yeah, have a whole box of tape here, a whole box of glue dots here, a whole box of your little twisty things, whatever you use to tie your gift baskets up. Have all your supplies in a designated area, and hopefully we won't be losing stuff. Hopefully. Grow your skills, y'all. I always talk about part of our job, um, being a gift basket designer. Part of our job being a basket designer is learning our skill, relearning our skill, learning from what other people are doing. And don't ever feel like you are at the point you need to be to where you can't learn from anybody else. And don't ever feel like are too proud to do a gift that you saw someone else do, right? We're not in the same areas. They're not going to say, oh my God, she did that gift. I saw somebody on YouTube. More than likely, they don't even watch YouTube. So always be trying to do something else. And then if you're not doing something that you've seen somebody do on YouTube, maybe you've been on Pinterest, maybe you've been somewhere else and you saw a neat idea. Always try to bring something new and fresh to your area. I also want to do a live, y'all, where um y'all are teaching me how to do this doggone teddy bear washcloth. I bought some washcloths and I feel like those washcloths are too little to do the job. Miss Sandra Lightning, you're so good with your washcloths. Y'all, I wish she had a channel. I wish she had a channel. She is super, super good, y'all. So good. Um, but also entrepreneurs must learn consistency. uh yeah, my battery gonna go out in a little bit. We need to have financial management. We got to have good communication skills. Anybody that come up to our hold on, let me see if I can get my chart. Oh, you know what, hold on, my charger. Let's see, we're gonna have to readjust here a little bit. Hey, you okay? Yes, ma'am. I did get one. But I'm on live right now. I'm gonna call you back, okay? Okay, thank you. All right, bye bye. Excuse me, y'all. That call, she had called twice, so that's why I answered the phone. Um, but let's see where we were. Where were we? I talked about the good communication skills that we need to have when we are entrepreneurs. If you're dealing with people, you need to be able to talk to people, right? You need to be able to meet them at their level. You need to be able to speak professionally with them, and you also need to have negotiation skills. Don't be so tight on your price, okay? Some people are, and to each his own, but don't be so. In my opinion, I can't be super duper tight on my price, because sometimes you'll have all that stuff left on the table. Again, to each his own with that. But I do have some negotiation skills, and I will negotiate. And part of being able to negotiate is setting a price to where you already know that they're going to come in and talk you down. You're already prepared for it, so that when they negotiate with you, you're not really losing a whole lot, right? Your business can only grow as much as you do. That's good. That's good. Hey Trinka, Miss Brokenberry says, when I create my gifts, I bag and price them, even write my items on my tags to and the customer. Help me and the customer, and a lot of my customers been telling me that they love that, but it's worked for me. Yes, ma'am. I bet it is. But that is good. Hey, Miss Cynthia, I think I spoke to you already. Um, Still Classic says, what are you waiting for? We want to see that beautiful stuff. Okay, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I'm good. Took early. Yes, I'm trying to read all this stuff. You're sharing great info. Thank you. Carla says yes, she does. Hey Lisa, how are you? So sorry if I missed some price party. I love it. Okay, Marie, that's what we about to do, girl. Anyway, so number seven, provide excellent customer experience. One way that you can provide a good customer experience, y'all, is to be responsive to these people. When they walk up, like I said, don't treat them like, don't be so busy on the phone. Don't be so busy um doing whatever else, right? To where you don't acknowledge your customers when they come up. That's one of my pet peeves, y'all. When I go into a store, if they act like they don't see me, Trinka finna, I'm in my feelings. I'm in my feelings. Don't be acting like you don't see me and I'm about to spend some money with you all. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Um, Deliver more than what's expected of them. Expected. Than deliver more than what they are expecting. Sometimes it's a good idea to, and I know people have done this already, so I'm not recreating the wheel. It's nice to have like a big bowl of a treat or something for them. People that may buy gifts a certain price or higher, you can have them maybe just a special something. I know Valentine's season, you can give the people maybe an extra Valentine's card or something that says, this is another little extra touch, right? Of appreciation from me for you shopping with us. And guess what? The department stores are not doing that, right? So we are going to be different. We are going to stand out, right? And one thing that I said earlier is what this thing is saying: happy customers bring referrals. That's look, ain't nothing better than word of mouth. They can Google all day long. Why do you think Google and they're not Google, not necessarily Google, but why do you think these different companies that sell different things online, why do you think they have customer comments in there? Because other people can tell us better than the company can. We believe other people's experiences better than we believe the customer, the person that's selling the product, right? And so same thing with us, y'all. If we give these people great experiences, that's why they come back. That's why they send other people to us. That's why our new customers come, because somebody said something good about us and it makes them want to come back. So continue to give that excellent service that you all are doing. Hey, Miss Brenda, how are you? Thank you for jumping on. Build a network. Relationship grows businesses. Connect with other entrepreneurs in your area. Connect with other people in your area that do gift baskets. You can do that if you want, but I think the connection that we have online is all the connection we need. Sometimes the people in your area feel like you're a threat to them and they might not want to communicate with you a whole lot about what sale is going on. So our online connection here is all I need, be honest. Is all I need. Anything else is extra, to be honest with you. Because everybody is like I said, everybody feel like, you might be their competition. So they ain't finna tell all their secrets, right? Find mentors, and we are definitely each other's mentors. We are definitely each other's. We look at each other's things and we be like, okay, I like that. And you may not want to do it exactly like the other person did it, but you can tweak it, right? You got people on here that are give and shoot, I guess I can be a new person that's coming on. Some of the stuff that I share could help people. Hey, Miss Shiny, thank you for jumping on. I missed you coming on. So Don, I think I spoke to you already. But hey, Dame darling, how are you today? But yeah, your mentors are each other, y'all. We are each other's mentors. We are giving each other advice, and we are encouraging one another, and we are showing you what is possible if you just believe. You just believe yourself that you can do it, and you can do it. Whatever you put in it, you're gonna get out, and that's it. That's with anything in life. Okay. There, there are different pop-ups and stuff like that. Some people do pop-ups, some people do festivals, some people just do street sales. I have not had the best experience with pop-ups, y'all. For one, the fact that they charge you for them, and then if you don't sell anything, then you've lost that charge fee. I haven't been. I don't know. And one reason why I don't like them personally, and the reason why I don't is because people got to decide. Do I go to that table to spend my money, or do I go to that table to spend my money? When they pull up in that driveway, wherever I'm set up, y'all, I know they more than likely gonna buy from me. We ain't got to pick and choose. They don't have to pick and choose rather where they gonna spend their money at. That's why I don't like pop ups. A lot of people are successful in it. I just don't like it for that reason. I'm like, nope, I don't need all that extra, all them extra decisions. These people got to get when there's like five, six, 10 vendors on one row. No, I don't want that. Stay flexible and adapt. Markets change, people change, and trends change. Be willing to pivot your business. Do what you got to do to make that business stand out. For the holiday seasons last year, I had my little snowman out there. I tried to make it look festive around my table. A lot of people bring shelving units and um, all kind of festive looking things, Christmas trees, banners, whatever you can do to draw people to the yard and to make your business stand out, then do that. Because again, you want to give them that experience. You want them to be able to say, there's a lady down there. You want them to be able to compliment your space, and you want not just your product itself, but just how you put things together. And that takes a lot of time, y'all. That takes a lot of planning, rather. Maybe not necessarily a lot of time, but we gotta plan this stuff before that week of before that day of, and then we can have things where we want it. Now it's already almost Thanksgiving, so if there's anybody that needs to get, I don't even have a banner. How many times, I don't know how many years I've been talking about a banner, and I still don't have a banner. um I need to. I tried to do some kind of homemade banner or whatever myself, but yeah, I think we need to get on that, y'all. How many of y'all got banners, or how many of y'all just like me saying I need one and still haven't? Y'all can put that in the chat for me. I know I ain't asked you a whole lot, but um um three baskets and more. How are you, Miss Broken Berry says, I even know when I get a Grinch type of customer when to back off. I just explain the setup to them and let them shop their way and buy it if they want it or not. Right. You got some grumpy customers that come up. That is what it is. And you can feel that energy, and I'm like you. I back up and I let them know, hey, if you need me, let me know, that kind of thing. But I'm not one to be hounding anybody. Um, also, we're gonna do number 10, prioritize your work-life balance, y'all. I'm in a whole new chapter in my life, y'all, and that right there is really hard for me. Prioritizing what's most important to do. I will say, even with my daycare schedule and the kids that I have now, y'all, is making it hard for praise break at noon. So with that being said, this has set me up. I didn't even know it was gonna have this on here. But I'm thinking, I know I said that I wanted to do Monday. I started out doing Monday through Friday, and I had the kind of kids to where I could do that because they stayed asleep the whole time because they were bigger kids. Now I don't have that, y'all. I have all, I want to say, Nola might be the only one still here from a long time ago. Everybody else are younger, okay? Everybody else are younger. So with that being said, they're taking cat naps. They're not, and they're wearing Miss Trinker out before I jump on live. So with that being said, I went to Monday through Wednesdays trying to do that because I knew my schedule had changed. But y'all, even that schedule is a lot for me. Um, um, I now have to drive to work. This is what work at. I live somewhere else now. I have to drive to work. So I'm over here for work. I'm having to go over. It's a whole lot of back and forth that I'm doing now. And it's making life a little bit harder for me, right? So I said all that to say, I had some advice, and I think I'm going to take it. I'm just going to do one day, and that's going to be hump day. So that's going to be Wednesdays. I apologize to anybody that um, looking for me every day. But at this point, what works for me in this season is going to be me getting a better work life balance, right? Um, because during this time when the kids are resting, is the time that I do a whole lot of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely love getting on, but I realize I am getting burnt out. and burnt out kills your dreams. Your goal should be to build a business that supports your life, not one that drains it. Okay. So even though I love doing this, I have got to pull back. I got to figure it out. I'm still figuring it out. And that's why I said, I'm going to get on this many days. I'm going to get on that many days. I'm going to get on that many days. And then have to retract that. Hate I have to do that, but I have to do that because this schedule is not necessarily working for me. If you want, let's see. That's pretty much all they got, y'all. That's pretty much all Chat GPT have. I hope that there was a lot of information that you all could use and tweak it and work it to benefit you. So I asked the question earlier, who has banners? And Halissa says she have 5 banners and 3 custom tablecloths. Wow. My sister sews my items, and my other sister prints them. Oh, well, look at you. Now, do she sell to other people, Halissa? If so, let us know that information so maybe we can give her some business instead of trying to go to Amazon, people that's already got a lot of money. You don't have a banner, Sedona? Okay, Catherine says no banners yet. Crafting around. Miss Nene saying good afternoon, Trinket, and everybody in the chat. Hope all is well with everyone. So far, so good, as far as I know. Did I hear you say yesterday, Miss Nene, that you had a wedding anniversary yesterday? If that were you, happy anniversary to you. The Dame Darling says, I'm so sorry to hear that, Miss Marie. I pray this year would be a better one for all of us. What did Marie say? S. Marie, I'm sorry. What did S. Marie say? I still don't have a banner. Oh, okay. Uh-oh. I still don't have a banner. I'll get one when sales pick up this season. We are at a loss last year. They're gonna pick up. They gonna pick up. People, one thing about it, Walmart don't stop making what they making and buying inventory. None of the stores do. It's gonna pick up. It's gonna pick up. Because people look what do you call it, the shutdown has ended, people are going back to work, people want nice reasonable gifts. So that's what goes back to that first that one of the statements I made earlier. We can't have our gifts so highly priced to where nobody wants to buy that stuff. Be left at the table and you'll be taking it right on back to the house. But we make our all of us make our gifts very reasonable from what I've seen. And why wouldn't people buy from us? It's gonna pick up. Still Classic says, you know what is best for you, and we still will support whatever works for you. One day a week is a lot. Believe me, I know. I know, right? Thank you so much. You're right. Um, S. Marie says, thank you, LaDame. I stand in agreement, and all of us. Hold on, it sounds like I hear somebody. Um, yes. Still classy, I know. And it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. Although we love what we do being here, it's a lot. It's a lot. I used to try to bring gifts and try to show them at news at 12 o'clock. That was just a whole lot of going back and forth. So yeah, we're not gonna do that. What I would tell my younger self, John, since you asked this question one more time, I would tell my younger self not to sweat the small stuff. That's what I would tell my younger self. Not get so caught up in what other people think and their opinions. Focus on what I think, okay? Because at the end of the day, what I think is what's going to give me peace. I can't go out and try to satisfy everybody, right? It's all about satisfying myself. And so that's one of the things that I would tell my younger self. Okay, I hope that answers your question. Um, no, my birthday tomorrow. Oh, your birthday is tomorrow. Okay, Miss Needy. Catherine Brokenberry says, shoot, Trinka, I understand. Life is just busy. It is. Yes, ma'am, it is. Um, thank you so much. And oh Lord, I'm be done jack your name up. And Tricia. Bray Unfiltered. Best wishes to all of you and your businesses. Great community. Thank you so much for jumping on. I think you are new to my channel, so I hope you join me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so I can talk to you some more. Halissa's saying they will sell. They both own their businesses. Okay. Cool. Well, give me that information. I see you on Facebook. So if you can inbox me there, I'd appreciate that. I need to go ahead and order my stuff. Okay. Does anyone know where to get a runner made? Sandra Lightner is saying. I don't know. Halissa sisters may be able to help you with that, Miss Sandra. You talking about something that's going to go on your table? Is that what you're talking about, Miss Sandra Lightner? But yeah, I definitely need to get this banner, like for real, for real. It's a shame. Still classy says Sandra Lightner. Will you consider posting things? I've been trying to get her to do it for a long time. She don't have a channel. She is very, very creative. She is very, very creative. Anything that she sees on Pinterest seems like she go back and creates it. But she don't have a channel at all. Yep, we be bragging on her all the time. Exactly, exactly. And she be sitting in the shadows. But y'all, okay, let me put my glasses on again. I have subscribed and I use Vistaprint for her prints. They usually run specials. I create my things on Canva and print them on Vistaprint. Okay. And I actually have Canva. And I don't even think I'm using that app. And I know they charging me whether I use it or not. But that's something else that I do, y'all. I'm not very tech savvy, so there are certain things that I will say that they intimidate me, and I have got to just give myself time and know that if somebody else did, I can do it too. It's just a matter of me giving myself time to do it. Um, but yeah. Oh, Miss Sandra said yeah, she'll get her stuff posted so y'all can see her stuff. Yeah, she do really good. She do really good. She and I be talking a lot. She do really good. But yes, 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 yes. So again, this evening, yeah, yes, this evening, y'all, I got so the gift is due tomorrow. So that means I really, really got to do this gift this evening. Um, yeah. And what he want in there, oh, and I forgot to tell y'all, he also wants some crown. So you want crown in there, you got your Lakers hat, all this stuff that's hard to put together. So we're gonna figure out what we're gonna do. So I got to go to the store and get that. The Lakers hat, like I say, he want Rice Krispies in there, or she wants Rice Krispies in there for him. Almonds, cashews, no, not almonds, it's cashews, sunflower seeds, body wash, and I got a blanket in there to kind of I put the hat on top of a blanket kind of to help that stand up. Y'all have any more ideas on how I can get the baseball cap to actually set up? That's my dilemma, and putting it on that blanket was the only thing I can think of. So, and the gift is an $80 gift. She provided the hat, she provided the and she's going to provide. That's it, y'all. She provided the hat. Everything else I'm pulling in. So I can't get real elaborate on a real big old um presentation because the gift is just $80. I don't even know what Crown Run. Y'all know what Crown Run? I just told her I was gonna get it. I don't even know what I'm gonna be paying for Crown, but I know that body wash alone was $11. I'm like, Jesus. But I'll show y'all what I have this evening. And today is Wednesday. So I know when I get home, we got something to do at 7, so it's gonna be later than that when I get on. Mm. When I get on. But I thank y'all for jumping on today. More people are coming on. He must be getting a miniature if he wants Crown. That's the only one my husband drinks. Really. You know what? I don't know. His girlfriend is ordering a gift basket for him, and she says he likes Crown. So I begin a miniature one. Oh, I don't even know, but I'd be going to the liquor store when I get off from work to see what they have. But how much they run though, S. Marie? How much do they run? I don't even know. Like I said, I just told this girl, yeah, I can put that in there. and her budget is $80. So yeah, we'll see. Thank you, Miss Catherine. I appreciate it. But yeah. So okay. $6 for the miniature, 14 for the small bottle. Okay. Yeah. I probably may be able to do a small bottle or either two miniatures. Either way, that's about $12, $14. Definitely not a gallon. Yeah. I may be able to do a small bottle. We'll see. We'll see when I go to the store today. But y'all have been good. Y'all, it look like today I've had more people than normal. I appreciate y'all. No, I'll take that back. This is my little average, honey. This is my average, which is good for me. And I appreciate you all chatting, but I got to get off so I can be ready to do my virtual workout with my friend at 1:30. So you all have a great day, and I will see you all back this evening. Y'all try to keep your ears open for me, okay? Why don't you go to the class 6? What is that? Is that military? A military store or something? Basketball Key says find the items that may have the colors to coordinate the items with the Lakers colors. Yes. That's what I'm doing, Keish. That's what I'm doing. So it's like I'm trying not to buy too much because the budget is $80, right? So I will say I want to say the blue, the yellow on the planters thing is yellow like Lakers, and I may change that body wash. I got blue body wash right now. There's no purple body wash. That's manly, so that's kind of the dilemma. You know what I mean? Okay, okay. So class 6, do they have cheaper alcohol or something? Cynthia saying, thanks for the encouragement and information. Have a blessed day, everyone. Thank you so much, Cynthia, for jumping on. You have a blessed day as well. Y'all remember to laugh y'all way out the chat because Trinka's thing is remember to always live, love, and laugh. Let's see if I can laugh. Where's my laughter here? Let's see if I can start this laughing. Laugh your way out this chat. I appreciate you all for coming, and I will see you this evening. I will see you this weekend, and also I will see you next Wednesday during the week. Okay, y'all be ready. Have your thinking caps on because I'm gonna need all kinds of help on how to price these gifts. Okay, we are definitely doing that this weekend. Okay, y'all be great. Thank y'all. We'll see you later. Bye bye. Thank you for laughing your way out the chat. I want to see all these laughs. I want to see some more laughs. Great day to you too, S. Marie. Great day to you too. And yes, ma'am, you are going to have some money in your pocket. In Jesus' name, you going to sell out. I'm going to sell out. Everybody on here going to be blessed. And we're going to sell out these baskets, okay? That's what we about to do. We about to fill our bag and Boss Lady Fee for us. That's what we about to do, okay? So before you leave, please give this video a like if you have not already done that. I appreciate you all, and we will talk later. Bye. Thank you. Amen again. That's right. Y'all be good. Bye-bye.